going on, what were my thoughts, and everything.
Yeah, man. Before we move forward, I want to tell everybody, a todas las personas que se están dando cita con nosotros aquí, recuerden compartir el en vivo. Estamos en Facebook Live, estamos en YouTube Live, estamos en todas partes, así que denle like, compartan, dejen su estrellita. Si tienen algo por ahí que decirle a George Conditt,
claro.
también apliquen lo que vamos para allá. Vamos a hablarle de todo un poco y vamos a empezar rápido. GC, I want to, start off real quick before we get into anything.
Yeah.
When did you fall in love with the game of basketball? I just want to go from the beginning. When and who made you fall in love with the game?
So like growing up, I was a three sport athlete. You know, I ran track, I played football, and uh, played basketball, obviously. But my whole family was football. Everybody was football. Everyone, all my brothers played football. I'm the youngest out of six boys. Everybody played football. Dad wasn't expecting nobody to do anything but play football. So kind of going into high school, you know, my freshman year, I'm 5'7", so I was really short, really short. And then from freshman year to sophomore year, that whole summer, I went from 5'7" to 6'6". So that kind of hurt a lot. And that was kind of that summer was kind of when I decided like I don't want to play football anymore. Like I lost the passion for it. I didn't want to do it anymore. And kind of when I committed everything, put all my eggs in one basket into basketball and hoping I had a future in that. And thanks to God that I had this future and I'm living it currently and I love it, man. I just love it.
Yeah, so we talked a little bit about it before we got on the live. Chicago, Chi-Town, Chirac, everything. So I mean, you talk football, and you know how Chicago people love those Bears, man. They could be good or bad, but they love them. So you grew up a Bears fan, I assume. Tough.
I did grow up a Bears fan. My Bears haven't been doing well. We did get our first win of the season.
Yeah.
Yesterday, so that was really, really good. Justin Fields looked really good. We just gotta, keep it together. We gotta keep it going. Keep it going.
Yeah, for sure. And for people that don't know, like I told you, I lived a little bit over there, so I know it's not like here in Puerto Rico. Like here in Puerto Rico, people can be like, oh yeah, I like this team and I like this team also. You can't do that in Chicago, especially with baseball. Baseball, you can't either you're White Sox or you're Cubbies. You can't be both. Like
nah, you can't. You can't. You're either a South Sider or you're a Cubby, man. That's it.
And you're rolling with?
I'm a South Sider all day,
Southside.
man. White Sox to the day.
You got a favorite player? Growing up from the Sox.
Oh, favorite player growing up? What is it? Abreu?
Oh, Jose Abreu. Okay. Mal tiempo, mal tiempo.
Okay.
Yeah. RBI guy.
He was my guy. That's when my pops used to take him to the games and all that stuff. I used to love when he was there.
Hey, I'm telling you that right now. The last game I went, I ate one of those I think it was like a walking taco, I think they call it. What they cut up with the bag with the Doritos.
Yeah.
Bro, those are fire. Those are fire. Mi gente, eso es riquísimo. Eso es Dorito, chili, right? I think they do chili.
Yep.
Queso, all that in the bag. Jalapeno. It's like it's literally that. A walking taco, like all those nachos and everything, bro. It's
people that you put in a bag of chips and you can just walk around with it, eating your little nachos, and it's amazing.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I did that over here. Like at home one day, like I got nostalgic and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it.
I want to walk in taco.
Hell
yeah,
man. Bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
But you gotta. Hey, and see, we got people from Chicago and the chat, Chicago style. They represent. We got people from Chicago here. GC, as we speak, you're currently in Portland.
Yeah.
And we definitely want to talk to you about this opportunity. How does this opportunity of George Conditt in Portland, how does it present itself to you?
Oh man, it was it so kind of going off the base story of it of how it all happened. Um, Portland has had his eye on me since you know, last year in the when I played for the BSN my rookie year. Um, but they didn't have, you know, a G League affiliated team. They didn't have the things that I thought were necessary for me to learn a little bit more. You know, if I'd have just done summer league with them and then they wouldn't have liked me, then what? You know, I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have moved on and wouldn't have had the opportunity to learn anything else. Now they kind of have the G League team, and you know they met up with me while I was in Las Vegas playing Team USA, and we had conversations before with them, and you know we just sat down and had a good conversation, man to man, talked about how you know life is, and they kind of got to feel me out and understand who I was as a person, and I believe they liked it, so they gave me the opportunity and to show what I'm worth
Mm-hmm.
during the World Cup, and I got that opportunity to you know get the offer and accept an E10 from them. So
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember which round it was, but somehow it got around, and
yeah,
how
someone leaked it crazy.
someone leaked. And you know what I remember, because one of our colleagues, I remember they were interviewing you, and I heard it. I didn't know it. I heard it, and I remember your face, bro. You were like, "Who told you that?" Because I don't know how that got
Yeah,
out.
bro. Oh man, it was I don't know who told that in my circle, but someone leaked it and it was not what I wanted to happen. You know, I wanted to come out naturally, kind of how the whole Woj situation happened.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted that to be the first, you know, surprise for everyone. But yeah, it got leaked. Someone obviously did their homework and knew that I met with them in Vegas. I seen that. Someone saw that, and I don't know how they seen that. That was a very quiet meetup.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I think a lot of people were like shocked, because after that, it was everywhere. Like after that day, I
Yeah,
remember it was everywhere. Like that was
yeah,
like,
yeah. I had so many people make images, so many people
yep.
make everything, and I'm like, that's why I just stayed quiet. I said
Hmm.
nothing during the whole process of all of that. You know, they had interviewers asking me about that. I wouldn't speak about it because it was just wasn't. I didn't want it to go away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I wanted it to actually happen, and then I'll talk about it.
Yeah, and I think you did it the right way, because
Yeah,
you didn't. And plus, you're focused on something else. You were doing it
yeah,
for
yeah. I
fun.
was focused at the time. I was completely focused on trying to win and compete for the World Cup. I really believed in our team, and I felt like we had a chance to surprise the world, man. Like and I feel like we still did that. You know, a lot of people doubted us going into it, but you got to understand we played, and I know we're skipping ahead, but we
Hmm.
played the top 16 teams in that tournament. Those top 16 teams
Yep.
were all in our exhibition game.
Without rest, because you guys went from BSN straight to the Philippines. So, it's no rest, or well, not to the Philippines, but the exhibition games, and then to get
Yeah,
ready and everything. So that's the things that people don't see about. People just see,
yeah.
yeah, you guys just went play ball. But before we talk about that little, in a little bit, you're completely right. People here were doubting. People here they
Oh,
saw
for
the
sure.
list. People were doubting about it, and I think, and again, we'll talk about it in a few, but I think you guys did an amazing job. Yeti, háblale ahí a George.
What's up, George?
What's up?
What are your goals this upcoming season in G League or NBA?
um, well, kind right now, currently signed on an E10. You know, the long goal is to hopefully prove a point and prove that I belong here and hopefully get signed to a two-way. That'll be amazing. That'll be a great opportunity, and then just kind of work my way up through there. That's kind of been the whole goal. But as far as playing in the G League, I just want to be dominant. I just want to be a person that the team can rely on to go out there and do what I've been doing this entire summer, and upholding the standard of rebounding and being a defensive presence and scoring when I get the ball.
Yeah. So that, I mean, you're just there. You're having a good time there in Portland. So so what we say, man, just enjoy it. Because you definitely have the talent, and that's something that we've talked about, and we've been very vocal about it here because you see the improvement.
Yeah.
We see the improvement. From last season to this season, so to what you did in the World Cup, and talking about that, let's go straight to that. And how much do you feel that you have progressed in the national team from your debut in 2019?
Man, I feel I was young then, man. I felt like I knew what I was doing, but I really didn't. Like that I was around pros and I was still a college player. Um, I was around guys that have been, professionals for 2, 3, 4 years already that already know the game and understand what it's like to be a part of FIBA basketball. And I was just that rookie coming in, like everybody had expectations for me and I was just trying to be that person that can uphold them. So I was just playing with that kind of passion and pride. As of now, I still do play with that passion and pride, but I'm just a whole lot smarter of a player than I was then. There was some really reckless stuff that I used to do when I had first debuted. I had serious foul issues. I would get in foul trouble a lot, and as I've grown and as I've understood the game of basketball a little bit more, I've learned how to stop all of these ticky tack fouls, and I've learned how to play aggressive without putting me in jeopardy.
And that's tough because FIBA is a different animal. It's a different
Yeah,
animal.
yeah.
That's what a lot of people don't understand, and you can kind of see that when you take, for example, talent like NBA guys that are accustomed to playing NBA rules, NBA, style of play, and then you come over here, the dimensions are different, the gameplay is different, everything changes, and a lot of people might think at the end of the day it's basketball. Yeah, but not quite. There's some things to it. So, and we talk about it because again, the improvement that you've shown,
Yeah,
and you start with that because foul trouble, we seen it. It's like, oh
yeah,
man, 2 minutes into the game and you already have a foul, and
yeah.
then maybe a few more minutes and you have another one, and that's how you get accustomed to seeing it. Even when we saw it this year, with the los refuerzos, the guys that come over here to play in Puerto Rico, they're not accustomed to it, and that's the first thing you see. You see them getting in foul trouble early, and
Hmm.
we'll talk about this because I mean we see you playing mind games, brother. I saw you playing mind games in the playoffs. So we'll
Yeah,
get to
yeah,
that
yeah,
too.
yeah,
But I see, because I
yeah.
have a video of you going like, he don't got it. I'm in his head. I forgot who it was. ¿Quién era? Era de Bayamón.
Yeah, it was
No,
Bayamon against
it was
Bayamon. It
Bayamón.
was
I
the
don't
backup
remember.
big.
¿Quién fue
It
no
was the
era
backup big.
the backup big? ¿Quién era el backup de
Yeah.
Bayamón, el grande?
Now Wiley got hurt, so
Yeah,
they brought
Wiley
in
got
another
hurt.
one.
But I remember that day because
El que juega en Ponce,
Jones.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Jones.
Man,
Jones.
I was
Jones.
like, he's in his, and you were, like, literally, like, you
Yeah,
were, bro. Like, you
yeah,
were just walking around. He come up to you, and you're like, man, I got you. I'm right here. I'm right
yeah.
here.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about
Yeah.
that.
As far as like, this exciting, this is a young and exciting core that Puerto
Yeah.
Rico has right now. I think people aren't seeing it, or they started seeing it like right now towards more the end when you guys showed you guys can make big shots defend in big moments. What can Puerto Rico expect from this young core moving forward? Because this is we're setting our eyes, and I imagine you guys too, on trying to make it to the Olympics.
Oh, for sure. That's not even the goal. Like we're gonna make the Olympics.
Sure.
But
Yes,
the
sir.
goal is to compete very highly and try to place. You know, we're trying to place in the Olympics. We're not just trying to go there and just say, oh, we made it to the Olympics. We're a part of the Olympics. Only a few people can say they've done this, blah 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 blah. And no, we're there to prove it. You know, I have the great opportunity of having Carlos Arroyo as my mentor, and you know, having conversations with him about what he did, what he was able to accomplish. Then, like, I want to surpass that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to just be living up to him. I want to surpass him, and the only way we can do it is by getting better and working. And man, as far as the young core group, bro, like we gotta. There's a lot, and there's so many more people that could actually potentially be a part of this team that a lot of people don't know. But there's just a lot of things that's going on in the background that I think we're really going to be able to surprise a lot of people when we really put everything together and we get this team together. And you know, we don't only practice for a week
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to play. You know, so I feel like once we get everything
Yeah.
situated together, we're gonna be great.
Yeah. I mean, and that's something that we talk about every day, man. If these guys could have more time together, getting to know each other and practicing, it'll be a totally different ballgame. But you
For sure.
guys end the season, and then you have maybe like a week or two of practice, something like that, and then you just into action. It's tough,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe not for you and Tremont Waters because you guys are teammates, but there's a lot
Yeah, no.
more to everything.
And obviously you can see like on the court, me and Trey, we understand each other like butter on bread.
Mm-hmm.
Like that I understand him, he understands me. Um and it didn't just take, you know, it didn't just click with me and him. It took time. You know, we played a whole season and failed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, last last year we didn't win. You know, we both went to do summer league and came back and then tried to compete and we lost. We fell short. But um, I think me and Trey, we've gotten to the point where we understand each other. I understand what he wants and on the basketball court, and he understands how to get me going
Yeah.
on the basketball court as well. So if we had those opportunities with the national team, obviously playing with the same guys help for sure. But we understand that there's new people coming day after day after day after day. And those guys want to put on a name just as much as we do as well. So we're not going to be the grumpy group that like, oh, we're no, only these players can be on the national
Yeah.
team, and
It's
not,
only
yeah,
us.
no,
Nobody else. Nobody else.
we're not going to be that group, man. We're embracing everybody around here, man. We love PR and we love the opportunity that we get to wear that across our chest, and we want everybody to be able to have that opportunity as well. But you know, you have to put in that type of work to do it.
Yeah, for sure. And saludo a todas las personas que están aquí con nosotros en el chat. We're just saying that to everybody on the chat. Everybody is connected. Everybody who wants to share and leave their like and their comment too. And yeah, definitely. You have to embrace everyone, embrace culture, because that's how we get better moving forward. And I love the energy. We're not just going to the Olympics. You want to stand out. You want to
Yeah.
leave a mark. So and we definitely know that you guys can definitely do that and more.
Okay. In national team, who the
Mhm.
funniest guy in locker room?
Oh, that's a tough one because like everybody has their own like everybody is funny in their own ways.
Mhm.
Um, you know, you got Steve. Steve is a quiet one to you guys, but he is hilarious in the locker room.
I would not think about it for real.
He's hilarious in the locker room, bro. Oh
No.
my god! Once he opens up and understands, like, all right, he can be himself.
Yeah.
He's hilarious in the locker room. Trey is always going to be Trey.
Yeah.
You know, you got guys like Chris Ortiz that have their moments. Hernando Toro, he's hilarious. I mean, we all have our moments, but you know, it's as a team collectively, I would have to say Steve is up there.
I think you caught us by surprise. I think you caught a lot of people by surprise because he does not look like he looks like sharp and serious guy.
So Steve is up there. Like he's top. He's definitely number one. He's number one for sure.
See, this is what you're doing is that when we talk to him, I'm gonna be like, hey, George, GC said that you're the funniest guy in the locker room, so you know we want to see some funny, bro. You know. But hey,
man, he's gonna deny it, and he's gonna deny it. Knowing him, he's gonna deny everything. He's gonna be straight faced, narrow. Everything's gonna be serious about him. But like, if you get him in a room that he's comfortable being in, he's hilarious.
Hey man, you guys represented us, and after you guys were done in the World Cup, we came in on the show and we congratulated y'all because to us, y'all did an amazing job. Y'all represented us in the best way possible, and we are so happy to have y'all as a team that was there for us. You know, because you guys brought this excitement and just the love. Because at the end, while everyone was doubting the team, by the end, a lot of people were just really united. You know, and fell in love with the team. And that's just what you got to do. And the pillars, for real, I'm not just saying it because you're here, bro. The pillars of this future of this team, I think, is you and Trey, because I think everyone in Puerto Rico gravitates so well around you two. You know, you guys are great when you're here. You connect with the fans, and you know we definitely think that you guys are the pillars moving forward for the national team. So we're definitely happy to have you guys there.
Thank you, man. Like that means so much. Like you don't even understand, especially speaking for me.
A Julián Stroller.
Sí. I mean, we'll talk about some of the guys, because we want to know the you know who funny and who not, because they be tripping sometimes, man. But hey, something that I mentioned here, and he knows it, and Jetty knows it. You from the playoffs from BSN, you know, going to the very beginning before you even came here, this season. Carolina was talking about championship from day one. On media day, they talked about obviously you and Trey, and the season didn't go, I think, as you guys expected, because there was a lot of ups and downs. Changing players, you know, just changing things, looking for the right pieces. Nothing wrong with that. But when it was time to go, playoff time, y'all were locked in. And I think that speaks a lot to this organization. You know, everything from Hector Horta to your coaching staff, the veterans, and Filiberto and Bimbo. You know, you guys, the people can say, and again, we talk about doubters. People doubted. But when it was money time, it was go time, you guys made it happen. And something that I was very vocal about here was you did not have it easy. You went through Quebradilla, Guaynabo, and Bayamón. So that means you face Hassan Whiteside, then DeMarcus Cousins, and then your national teammate Ismael Romero. So you just got better round per round. You just got better. So I want to know, how did you feel going, you know, up against those great big men?
Oh, it was a great opportunity. If you look at the post game interviews, I give them all the praise for sure, because they are great players. I understand why they are NBA caliber players. You know, people give me praise over, you know, oh, George has done so well over, you know, Whiteside, but other people will look at the stats and go, well, Whiteside scored 28, 20, 29 and had 11 rebounds. How did he do well? Well, my job was really to make everything tough for them. It wasn't to stop them from scoring. You can't stop an NBA caliber player from scoring. He's going to score at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But everything is going to be tough. I'm going to make every shot you take tough, and you're not going to have an easy basket. And that was kind of my main objective. Starting off with Whiteside, you know, if he's going to take jumpers, we're going to win the game. If he takes jumpers, we're going to win the game. Because if he's taking jumpers and he wants the ball every single time down the floor, who else is scoring?
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of our whole game plan with them, and it worked out. And we were fortunate enough to move on to the second round. You know, big up to my boy Yomar. He did a hell of a job that series guarding Brandon Knight. You know, we don't win that series without him for sure.
Can you do one of those? Can you know?
Oh no, that's his. That's his.
Yeah.
No. That's my boy, man. I'm so happy for him. Proud father he is now. Congratulations to him again. But that's my boy. Without him, without so many people, bro, we don't win that. You know, we don't win that series. Game one, we came in with so much eviction. We understood the assignment in game one. And, you know, to leave their arena winning game one, we understood from that point on, this is it. Like we're here for the long haul. We're going to go get a championship. We're not doing anything else. You know, there was plenty of times during that game where we could have just laid down after being down 15.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we came into halftime down 12, and you know, most people would start being upset and hang their heads. And we were like, we just got to stay in the game. That's it. If we stay in the game, they're gonna stop. They're gonna get tired. They're front runners. We understand that we can last the entire game, and that's what we did. So moving past them, that was a great opportunity. I learned a lot from Hassan and had to take what I learned immediately into playing Boogie.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Yep.
That was, and I got a great relationship with Boogie to this day. He's a great guy, great person on and off the court. I look forward to seeing him again, hopefully soon. That's my brother. But you know, we had to get past him too. So the thing with Boogie was he's just big, bro. You gotta stop him somehow.
Big body, bro.
You gotta stop him somehow. And he can shoot the ball like crazy. I remember there was this one clip, he had caught me with a mean crossover move.
Yeah.
And hit a jumper on the elbow, left elbow, and I stayed in front of it the whole time. I defended it perfectly well, and he just made it, and I'm like,
he's
can't do nothing about that.
He's tough.
Can't do nothing about that.
We saw there was a video going around that you were actually after that training with him, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I told you guys that's my guy. I got the opportunity. I hit him up while I was in Vegas. You know, he's out there occasionally and stuff like that. So I got the opportunity to hit him up, and we got a workout session in, and he just taught me a few things. You know, there's a few things that he's like, I can't give you everything in my bag, but I'm gonna give you something.
Yeah, but take it all in, bro, because he definitely he's nice. He is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, DC when you know before injury, man, that he's still a problem, but he's nice, bro. So if you can absorb anything you can get from him, that's big, bro. But you had and I remember today I was watching because I spoke with you. I think it was after game 2, game 1, and I saw it in your eyes, bro. You were like you didn't like your performance in game 1. I remember it's like 9.6 rebounds. I remember.
Yeah.
And then you came out game 2, 25 and 9.
Yeah.
And you were like, damn, man, I just for one rebound I didn't get the double-double. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
But
because that whole playoff run was trying to make sure I maintain the double-double. I maintain the double-double because if I'm getting a double-double, we're winning. There's no one losing.
Mm-hmm.
We're not losing if I get a double-double. That means I controlled the board and I was scoring offensively.
But and you guys did a great job against Guaynabo, and let it be known. And we're not scared to admit it. We are from Guaynabo, GC. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all got
It
us, all
is.
right. Yeah, we from Guaynabo. We fans though, but we try to stay neutral as much as we can. But you guys did an amazing job against Guaynabo, and if this is just a little bit, if we can talk about this, because you mentioned Jomal. Jomal had an amazing series, but talk to me a little bit about Mike Scott, because I get early to the court. I get early to the court so I can set up, do my thing. I was sometimes there at 4 o'clock, and this man was already drenched in sweat. Like, talk to me a little bit about him.
That's OG, man. That's a 9-year veteran in the league, bro. Like, y'all gotta understand, he's done this for a reason. And it was, we were all grateful to have him on the team. And, he's bestowed upon me a lot of knowledge and a lot of life knowledge and a lot of basketball knowledge. So I'm very appreciative of him, but that's just his worth ethic. That's who he is as a person. That he wants to grind, he wants to win. Crazy thing about him, even though he's such a high caliber player, he has never won a championship up until now. And I was so happy for him to win that championship, which I'll talk about a little bit more later. There's a lot I want to address about that too.
Oh, let's go right at that, because you guys beat Guaynabo, and obviously it breaks our heart, but it's okay. I mean, we'll recover from that.
Right.
We'll recover from that. I'm not mad at it, because I'm a big fan. So
Yeah.
we're not mad at it. But you guys passed Guaynabo, you guys made it, and a lot of people start saying they don't got it. The defending champs will do it. And I remember hearing that, and we were like, nah, you gotta pay respect, because I imagine a lot of people said the same thing when y'all played Quebradilla. A lot of people said the same thing when y'all played Guaynabo,
Oh
and you gotta
God.
learn. You can't just be like, nah, it ain't happening against Bayamon. And we saw it a little bit in the media day and for the finals and in Distrito T-Mobile. Coach is saying like, Coach Nelson saying Carlos doesn't have all my tricks. So we saw a little bit. It was a little bit spicy, but talk to us a bit about the finals and how it meant to win.
Yeah, I mean, Nelson knows. Student has to become a teacher at some point.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
No, all props to Baimon and Nelson and what they were able to accomplish that season. Those are all my guys: Mo, Benito, Romero, Steve, all those guys. Those are my guys. Angel. Um, they were great players, all great guys. But we didn't come here to lose. Like, we didn't come that far to lose. So we understood what we needed to do, what needed to be done, and we wanted to win the championship. So game one was the most important one, setting the tone. We understood that setting the tone in the Quebradillas series helped us a lot. So we had to set the tone. And that's just how it happened. Game one, no one thought we were going to win game one. No one, not they haven't lost in the Ranch All playoffs. They're not going to lose. None of that.
Yep.
So it's just like they're like, oh, like, we love being doubted, so we just took that and ran with it. So when we beat them in game one, that was a great accomplishment, great experience. But we had to come back in game two and do the same thing. Game two, we didn't hit shots. That was the whole thing. Like, we didn't lose in the Calentón that whole playoff until that game two. Game two was on us. That was just a bad performance team wise. We didn't make shots, and it was just crazy. People doubted us right after that. Oh, they're done. Carolina is done. Like after game 2, you've seen the true colors of who they are. They can't finish it. Like they're done. Bayamon in 5. Like I've heard that so many times.
Y'all hit the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, we hit the wall. And no one, well, as soon as we got into the locker room, there was no heads down. There was no frustration. Like we had, obviously, we got into small little bickers about what we could have done better, but it was all in helping each other to win. You know what I mean? So we understood that it just wasn't our night, and we're gonna make the next game our night. So there's like, there's no way Carolina goes into Bayamon and wins that game.
2 times?
Well, two in a row.
2 in a row?
It's not gonna happen. No way.
Nah. Bet your house it won't happen. That's what they say.
Smoked them. Smoked them, man. No, we heard the outside critics, you know, and we understood. Okay, y'all still doubt us.
Yeah.
Let's go do it again. Boom, did it again. Now we're gonna go home for our final time that we all knew it was the final time. We knew we weren't going back. We knew it wasn't in game 6. We're gonna finish this in 5. And went home, got the job done. That was I believe the first game Angel came back and played.
It was the home game. Yeah.
Big props to him. You know, I know it sucks battling through injury and stuff like that. A high ankle sprain sucks. I know it. I get it, man. Nothing against you. There's a lot of stuff that happened that series where I could have been out too.
Yeah.
You know, the whole kick to the back of the head. I could have had a concussion. The knee issue could have been done. You know, there was just so much that could have happened, and God bless me, man, just to have that opportunity to stay healthy through there, and you know, just get a championship. You know, Angel has won many championships, and I appreciated him for letting me have this one. So thank you.
Hey man, it's your turn, man. It was your turn.
Yeah, I felt like it was our turn to get it done, and once we won game 4, we knew it was over with. They were defeated. They were done. They were going to give everything they had, but it was just our time. So going into game 5, we knew it was going to be done on their court. It was over with. We weren't going back home. And we were telling everybody, like, yo, this is over with. And we got the job done. The best moment of that game was allowing, you know, having Bimbo and Philly to come onto that court, and, you know, Philly scoring a bucket in the championship in his last year.
Yeah.
And Bimbo getting a very tough turnaround spin jumper that he's so used to hitting.
That's the bread and butter.
Just yeah, man. Those two guys, man, they deserved it so much.
And you know, as one of the guys here that had y'all win in the finals,
I appreciate that.
I caught a lot of heat because of y'all. And I said that y'all were gonna steal game 1, and people went crazy. People were like, "Hey, that's not gonna happen." Like Bayamon en el Rancho, I'm like, Carolina's gonna steal game 1. I actually had it in 6. I was like, Carolina's gonna steal game 1. Right. When y'all lost game 2, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little nervous. I was like, But at the same time, I was like, they just didn't make shots. For game 3, I went again. I'm like, I'm gonna double down. They're gonna come back and win again tonight. 2 times? They ain't doing that 2 times in a row. I was like, bet. They're gonna win tonight. When y'all won that one, and I was like, they're not gonna lose at home. Y'all won the next one. I was like, are they gonna end it? Like, because I had it in 6. I'm like, but the way the series was going, like there was nothing going in my mind that was like, I think Bayamo can win it. Like, it was just you guys just did an amazing job defending them. offensively, Trey just was on another level. Jomal, Mike, you on the defensive end, like people don't know like how many, like I lost count how many chase down blocks you had in the playoffs. Like I just lost count. Like people will be like, "Oh, that's an easy two." Just like get that stuff out of here, bro. I know you didn't say stuff. You know, I was just trying to keep it PG. You know, because
So it was one time. I'll give you this. There was one time against DB, and I had did it. I had chased him down at home in Carolina. I had chased him down at home. And he was like, "No, that's goaltend. Goaltend for sure." Nah, they look at it, review it, nothing. I'm like, "Yo, DB, it's not happening here."
Bro,
He said, no, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I said, all right, go ahead, try. And it was the very next game in Guaynabo. He had thought he got me. He had thought he seen me. Everything, he's gonna lay it up perfect. Nah, I'm gonna still go get this.
bro,
And I ended up blocking that one too.
I mean, I gotta look it up, but I have so many videos of you just blocking shots, because that's something that really stood out to me, because you do everything what you do it on both ends of the floor, and your impact, like if someone's not paying attention, that they don't see how you impact the game, sometimes by just just being a presence. Like, you don't even have to block a shot. Like people know, is he there? And that's enough to just get in people's psyche and just maybe not lay the ball up. Just make an extra pass that they didn't need to make. So, for everyone watching this right now, I encourage you to this season, watch this man play and just like really watch the game, because it's a different level to it. Especially on the defensive end, because on the offensive end, you do everything right. You don't need the ball in your hands to score. Like you do a lot of different things, but defensively, bro, you bring it, and that's, to me, being that defensive anchor is what got y'all to this point too, because defense wins championships, and we hear that all the time. So we were definitely really happy to see y'all at the end of the day get that chip, the first one in Carolina history. The city was going crazy, bro. Talk about that celebration too.
Before we go into that, though, we had said we were going to make a pit stop and talk about a certain thing that happened in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, yeah. ¿Quién fue? Jones. Jones, el que le estaba haciendo.
Jones.
I forgot his name. His first
I
name.
I forget his first name, but man, the Bayamon backup big they had brought in. Funny to find out, he's from Harvey, Illinois.
Ooh, okay.
So I found that out. He's from Harvey, Illinois, and you're talking crap to me now. Okay, cool. Now you're playing my game. Now I want to talk, so I'm gonna get in your head. I think it was game 4. Yeah, it was game 4, right?
It was in Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, it was game 4. So game 4 in Carolina. It was, man. I understood his foul trouble issue.
Marvin Jones.
Marvin
Jones. That's who it is.
There you go.
Marvin Jones.
You know why I remembered? Because I swear, I don't know if he had beef with all of y'all, but I swear that one day coming out of Bayamon, I think I heard Mike Scott like, did Marvin Jones leave? Did he leave already? I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
And man, look, he had beef with me, and I'm the wrong person to have beef with.
Yeah.
Especially because like I like the competitiveness of that. Like it drives me more. So on defense, I'm gonna do a little bit extra more just to piss you off. And that's what I kind of did. Got under his skin. And then it had happened to where he had 4 fouls. So I'm like, I realized I talked to Tyra. I was like, oh, how many fouls do you have? He's like, Romero has 3. he had 4. That's all I need to know. Bet.
Yep.
He's been talking to me this whole game. That's all I need to know. I'm finna get him pissed off. Got him pissed off. I had 2 fouls at the time, so it was like, all right, cool, whatever. Got him pissed off. Boom, pushes me. Now it's a tech on you. Now you're gone. You're gone.
Yep.
Sorry, sir. You're done from the game. Like that's how this started happening. You know,
Yeah.
like I understood what was going on in the game, and I understood that okay, with him out, Romero has to be in, and Romero's gonna need a little bit more time, a little bit more time, a little bit more time. And it's just gonna make our job even easier. So it was just playing mind games, man. That was it, man. It was just playing mind games and understanding that I'm gonna play him to the best.
And now people heard it here first. You don't want beef with George Conditt. Like you don't want it.
No,
You don't
man.
want that smoke.
No. I love it. I love it. It drives me more. So if you want beef with me, come on.
Hey man, and that's crazy, man. How do you find out that he was from Illinois too?
Oh man, one of my boys had played with him.
Okay.
He was like, "Oh, you playing Marvin? You know he from the city." Oh, for real? He's from the city, man. He from Harvey, Illinois, man. Not too far. I said, "Oh, this is great." I know how he's gonna react.
Yeah.
I know how he's gonna react.
See, that's that Chicago in you going crazy, bro. But hey, but you let it have. Hey, it's a psychological thing, and you did it perfectly, man. Because you can see it. He was mad, and
Yeah, he was pissed.
on top of that, they weren't having a good series. Like y'all had him handcuffed. So shout out to Marvin Jones. Shout out to Marvin Jones.
He's actually over in he's playing with Budapest.
Yeah,
in Europe. So yeah. Congrats to him for signing there, man.
Hey man, he might still be thinking about you, low key. Before we go to Jerry, Dile no el Sonso ask. There's a lot of people talking in the chat. He wants to know what your thoughts about Piculín.
Oh my God! I was so ecstatic that I got the opportunity to learn from him. Like I seen some of the people saying, "Oh, like Piculín moves are old. Like why is George learning this? Like he doesn't.
Yeah.
He needs to learn this." And I'm like, yo, y'all don't even understand the knowledge this man dropped on me, bro. Like the small details of things he gave me in that short amount of time will project my career so much higher. And learning this at a very young age, you know, I had just turned 23. You know, I was 22 at the time learning it. So learning that at a young age is just an amazing opportunity, amazing experience for me. So that was a moment I would cherish for real. That's the go to PR. No, don't get me wrong. Carlos is my guy, but Piculín
the GOAT.
That's the GOAT. Piculín is the GOAT, man.
Ooh, okay. He agrees. He agrees.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey man, I got Carlos. I mean, that's that. You know, I like Carlos.
Hey man, look. There's one thing I tell you. There is no Batman without a Robin.
True. True, and they dominated. ¿Cuántos campeonatos ganaron ellos en su? They dominated. Santurce was just them. Guayacán 5
corridos.
5 in a row.
Creo.
Something like that, like something insane.
No,
like,
so tell me why Carlos called me the day after we won. You know, he called me like, yo, I wanted to let everything settle down and everything. Congratulations on your win, kid. Like, I hope you're doing good. You know, let me know you can get 5 in a row.
Ooh, damn, come on, man. Carlos, es abusador, hermano. Mira, mi gente, Carlos Arroyo llama a Condi y le dice, me llama cuando tenga 5 corridos. You don't do that, man. Come on, man. You just having fun, like, yo, we got one.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if you get to thinking about it, y'all are young and you got the talent.
Oh no. Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, I'm not saying anything. But who knows? Because y'all are locked in, y'all young, and you just getting better. So who knows? Who knows? And maybe you will call Carlos and be like, "So, what's up?"
Hey man, maybe I can even get the opportunity to call Carlos after winning a back-to-back in the NBA. Be like, yo, what's up, Los? What's
Oh,
up, Los?
I like that. Hey, I like that. Hey, low key, I'm gonna get a Blazers jersey with your name on it, bro. Number 4.
That's fire, bro.
We
I
go.
appreciate
I'm
it.
going. Even if you don't
Actually,
use number 4,
no, can't use 4. 4 was taken. Matisse has that, so that's
oh,
what.
Thibault. Okay.
But for my math geniuses out there, we went 4 squared, which is 16.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna find a way to get that jersey, and then when you come to Puerto Rico, we're gonna make it happen. So I can, we can
Yeah, for
sign it and
sure.
make something real cool happen.
For
I
sure.
might buy 2 to like do like a giveaway. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens. We'll make it happen. Senor Pachi says that's why I admire you as a player. You study the game. Props for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That means a lot, man.
Y también tiene una
Yeah, I
pregunta, creo que
studied it.
arriba de
I
eso tiene una
studied a
pregunta,
lot.
¿o no?
Sí, pero chequeate porque.
Okay. Hey, George, favorite playoff moment other than winning it all?
Favorite player moment other than winning it all?
It's a tough one.
Are we talking BSN or are we talking like just
BS,
my moment?
BSN.
BSN. Oh, okay, BSN. Uh, being a part of JJ's last All-Star game.
Oh yeah.
That was my
Quebradilla.
favorite moment. Like that was an amazing opportunity for me. Like just be a part, just be involved in JJ's last All-Star game, and that was amazing. I cherish that moment as well. So
That was a fun weekend in Quebradilla.
yeah,
That was a
yeah.
really fun weekend in Quebradilla, and yeah, it was special. It was really special that night with JJ's last All Star game was definitely special. Now I don't know what you're gonna do now because now he coaching, so now he's gonna be on the other line.
He's not worried about
Yeah.
JJ.
Now he's gonna be
He's not worried
coaching.
about JJ. JJ gonna do his thing. He's gonna
Yeah.
coach. He's gonna be a great coach. He's gonna be a great coach.
Yeah, man. I mean,
But we're not worried about
JJ. You're gonna be like you're gonna be like this to JJ?
Nah, there's no getting in that head.
No.
There's no getting in that head. That head knows too much.
Hey man, talking about veterans, and I think we'll close this with this as a special moment because we knew it was gonna happen. Today was official. Filiberto Rivera officially retires. O sea, mi gente, para los que no sabían, Filiberto Rivera oficialmente se retiró el día de hoy del baloncesto superior nacional. GC, you've been there with Philly. He was your mentor to the guys. An amazing locker room guy. He's an amazing person in general. Talk to us a little bit about him, and what he meant to you guys.
For the people who know me, they know I like to pick on him a lot. I pick on this guy so much. Every day we got the opportunity to see each other in the locker room. That's my OF. And people are like, oh, what's OF? That's my old fucker. Hey, so I make fun of him a lot on just how old he is, and but the things he was able to do at that age is like, God bless him for that, man, because that guy, and I still think he still has a lot in the tank. Still, he still wants to be a person that can compete, but as a man, no one can be Father Time.
Yep.
So him going out on top, man, going out on top, hey, that's a story ending right there. Like you can't want it any better. You got a championship for your home. Something that you unfortunately weren't able to accomplish back then, and now you double back and you got it done. You was a part of the team that got it done. And people don't understand, like, he was that mentor of the team. He was that guy that kept hopes high, spirits high, kept us there all together. So, man, congratulations to a career on him. He is a great guy. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to had learned from him, had practiced with him, who had have shooting battles with him, everything, man. That's my guy. Forever and always. That would be my guy, man. And for whatever he does next, I hope it's still with Carolina. And I hope he gets the opportunity to do something with us. Um, but congratulations to him on a great career, man. I'm so proud of him. I spoke with him earlier today, and things were a little emotional, obviously because it's a major decision in his life. But I was happy that I could be the person that makes him smile on a sad day for him.
Yeah,
So
and not only that, but Bimbo too. I mean, Bimbo said it from media day, from the get go. He's like, win, lose, I'm done. Win, lose, I'm
yeah,
done. But Bimbo's
yeah,
another guy that we're gonna miss too.
yeah, man, that guy right there too. I honestly think he could have beat Father Time, but
Hey, hey, you never
but
know. He still
man,
trains like he's young though.
man, he does, man. Every day he's in the weight room, he still does everything like he's still 27 or something. Man, I promise you, it's crazy. But that guy too, man. To see his battles and what he's been able to accomplish this year, and uh, you know, he's the guy that takes care of Carolina. He has
Yeah.
so much pride and so much hope and everything of his hometown, and it means so much. And just to have that parade, it was amazing to go right in front of his hood, and to go right in front of Philly's hood, and just have that opportunity that they can show off what they've finally been able to accomplish after a uh long
Long.
career.
Yep.
Long career.
It was '08, and
Yeah.
that's why this championship I think was so special because from the beginning of the season, the dedication of the season to that team specifically, they were on this roster, and y'all got the job done. So that's why I think is such an amazing story for y'all to get the first one in this way. Man, kudos. I cannot imagine how emotional. I mean, we were there in the locker room when y'all got to the finals. After y'all beat Guaynabo, and we were in the locker room, you guys were celebrating, and Philly was emotional. So
Yeah.
I just can't imagine how emotional he was today when he made that decision. But
Well,
uh,
I never got to see the emotions after the championship. It was more of like, he was too drunk to show 'em.
yeah,
But
that's that champagne.
but man, but I yeah, there was a lot of emotion for him, and he got the chance to settle down and actually breathe for a second, and wrote a amazing little post on Instagram, and it was amazing for him to share and express his feelings about how much it meant.
And you know what? I know, and that's something that I sent him a message earlier. I was like, we're excited to see what's the next step in your career.
Oh
What's
yeah,
what's next, and because he's not just gonna stay home and be quiet. He's gonna be doing something pretty soon. So I wouldn't surprise me if he would still be working with y'all in this upcoming season. But yeah, so a shout out to Filiberto Rivera, an amazing career. Just he's a legend. He's a legend.
yeah.
And I always say, Philly, the headband. That's the real Philly Bertone with the headband.
Oh my God,
That's that dude.
yo,
That's that dude.
yo, he looks like we used to make fun of him in the locker room because with the headband he looks like the character off of Bugs Bunny. I'm hunting
Ah,
that.
yeah. Oh, come on, come on. That's wrong, bro. That is so wrong. Come
Make fun
on, man.
of him out there, bro. But he took it like a champ, bro, and it was amazing. Like it was always fun. It was always great when we could laugh and tell jokes about each other.
Hey, man.
So
That this is
that would be my favorite memory.
this is why I think you guys got something special for a while because locker room camaraderie is just something that you can't teach. It's
Yeah.
just something that just happens. So I think you guys have a special talent and can win a couple more championships moving forward. And obviously from us, we wish you nothing but the best, and we
Thank you.
hope to see you here back in BSN. We can't wait to see you back with Puerto Rico, on your chest. If it's the NBA, the next step, G League, wherever you go, bro, this is always going to be your house. Our platform is your platform. And, this is George Conditt. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
We're excited to see where you're heading, bro. So, thanks to you for taking the time to be here with us. A todas las
No
personas que
problem.
están por ahí. And I'm telling you, bro, I'm getting that jersey. And matter of fact, don't be surprised if I go over there, because I gotta go to Oregon, to that big Nike store over there. Do
Man,
some
look, I'm
shopping.
about to go through it this weekend, so
Oh,
we're
you
gonna
gonna
see how
go?
this is. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that up this weekend, so we'll
When
see
we
how it
end
goes.
this live, because I'm gonna end it right now. Don't leave, because I got something for you. I'm gonna tell you something. So don't leave,
Okay.
all right?
Okay.
But with that being said, no, we're gonna be saying bye to everybody here in the chat and everything. Mi gente,
I
gracias por
appreciate
estar
y'all
aquí
for
con
coming, man.
nosotros. GC, thank you again so much, brother. I mean, this is our first interview here in the channel. Happy that it was you, man.
Man, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad it was me. More prosper to you guys. I look forward to what you guys are gonna be able to grow. The product that you have right now is just the beginning.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Appreciate all the love and to all the personas, to all the people in Carolina, to all the people in Chicago that we had here. Thank you so much.
Portland.
Huh?
También en Portland.
And Portland, everybody. It's just all the love in the world, man. Thank you so much.
Hey,
And
George,
there you go.
do you like MLB? MLB,
Yeah.
baseball.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Tomorrow start division series.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who wins the World Series?
Um, my socks are out. Like I said, my socks are
That's a
out,
tough one.
which is very tough. Ah, give me the teams. I haven't really kept up with it.
You
Braves,
got Braves,
Dodgers, Diamondbacks,
Minnesota,
Minnesota,
Baltimore,
Oh, the Twins have been good this year.
Astros,
the Astros, yeah.
Astros are
Rangers.
always good.
Rangers, y
Yeah,
falta uno de la Nacional que
Rangers have been good.
Phillies.
I'm gonna go
and
Twins.
Phillies.
I'm gonna go Twins.
You going
Just
with
to
the
be the
Twins?
odd.
Woo!
I'm gonna go with the
Carlos
Twins.
Correa.
I like the Twins. They've been really good this year.
They've been sneaky good.
Yeah.
And they actually beat Toronto in 2 games to qualify.
Yeah.
So Carlos Correa is going back to Houston to see, if that's gonna happen. So it's gonna be an exciting one. So y'all already know,
Yeah.
if y'all bet on the Twins, you owe GC some money. Y'all already know. You heard it
Come on
here
now.
first.
Come on now.
Come on now.
My socks can't do nothing, but the Twins.
Hey,
No.
hey, there you go.
No.
Hey, it's
No, I appreciate y'all.
yeah, but hey, man, now you already know. And the Bears, hopefully next time we speak, the Bears look better, man, because they should be a little
I
bit better.
still, it's hard, man, because as a Bears fan, you always have hope. I still got hope in my Bears winning the Super Bowl, but I sound delusional.
Yeah,
I know I do.
don't worry. Hey, man, my Heat. I thought they were gonna win the championship, but Denver, and I still was
Oh
rocking
no,
with
that
them,
was, that
but
was bad.
I was
That was
still rocking
bad.
with them, and I sound delusional. But we gotta support our own, man. We gotta support the team.
Yeah, no, I understand. I completely understand.
Yeah, but anyway, that's gonna be all for tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone,
Thank you.
and we'll catch you on the next one. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir.